Coda is causing panic, so we've hired paramilitary assistance to help with the trouble spots. You'll also need to complete 2 objectives this month. Eradicate at least 1 disease, have a military base in each of the 6 major regions of the world.
And cartoon. Which is where you just came from.
And we're done, me. That's neither.
And we're done.
I know we're rifle. What was the song? So, what's April now? I've lost track of time because of how quickly it's going, because of how well we're doing.
Yes, it's April.
Yeah, it is April, and we've been sent the new orders from the CDC before our first game in April, so let's see. Carry on. Okay. Complete 2 of the 3 existing objectives. Alright, nothing special.
Oh.
So, just to clarify...
Oh, hang on. Do not draw any more cards. Put the reminder token on the 3rd space of the infection rate track. Draw this card as soon as the 2nd epidemic card has been completely resolved, or at the end of the game if you win or lose, before you draw the 2nd epidemic card.
So, basically, after we
same
win.
as the first game, yeah. After we win first turn, yeah.
Cool.
So, Cairo.
Good start.
We're starting with 3, yeah?
Yep, these are the 3s.
Can I
Do
start
you
with
want to do
1?
the other 2 as well?
Yeah.
Osaka.
Yeah.
Look out for that.
Beijing.
Okay, so
Look out
red.
for that. These are both bad places to have them.
But then
However,
research stations.
Close enough
Yeah.
to that. But
Yeah.
Okay, 2s.
Oh yeah.
We don't want too
We're
many
not done, are
blues,
we?
ideally.
Karachi.
Osaka? What?
Oh, you even in it twice. Moscow.
Moscow.
Okay, I think we're probably going to start one of these research stations.
Los Angeles.
Cool.
Who cares about Los Angeles?
LA.
Fine.
Down to the 1s. Shanghai.
Hey.
St. Petersburg.
And that's not a good thing too. Although at
No,
least
it's just one of them.
And Tehran.
So that's either really good or really bad. I guess on the plus side, if we get epidemics,
They
we're
are-
only getting 1 extra on the blues. I think we start Hong Kong. I have Hong Kong as well, so I can give someone a red card. You're off.
Oh.
Ha.
So I am going for Hatred Ruben Meads again, the medic. And I'm starting with Montreal, blue card, and Baghdad, black card.
Classic style. I'm Dr. Soprano again, scientist, and I'm starting with Johannesburg and Istanbul.
Dr. Soprano will return.
Yes.
And I am Loretta Claiborne, the quarantine specialist, who is rivals with Hatred Ruben Meads still. We've separated today. I have Moscow, a black card, and New York, a blue one.
And after debating whether to take the Sally Mitchell PhD, I took Jin Xiaoguang, the dispatcher, and I've got Hong Kong in red, where we're starting, and Algiers in black.
Right. As our win bonus, we should probably pop down a reader at one of these military stations. Should we put it down here?
It probably makes more sense for you to decide where to put it, because you're the
Because
only
you're
one
the
who uses
only
it.
one.
It's the best place for this is somewhere that's already rioting.
Chennai then, because
So-
it's got the most connections.
Chennai, you're absolutely right. Let's pop it there. So if that starts popping off and going crazy, I can always build one somewhere else, and then Loretta can travel around and
go
go
to that
places
thing.
to a fan.
So
So we just need to not only discover cures to the 3 normal diseases, we just have to
Eradicate.
do one of eradicate a disease or have a military base in each of the 6 major regions of the world. Same as always.
Easy.
It's a bit ominous. It feels a bit ominous. We have got something waiting for us.
Yeah.
But we shall see what that is if we get there.
Nice to know that we're not starting with a lot of blues on the board, unlike last
Yeah.
month.
And in the stack
we
of the
did.
9,
There's only one.
And
we've only got
yeah,
1 card, which
exactly.
is nice. Well,
When-
for
when
now.
so I can either go to Beijing or Osaka. They're both 2 away. My first thought was just up to Beijing.
And then
Um,
cure
if-
Shanghai on the way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't
And that
matter.
gets
You don't need it to be anywhere else.
next turn. So I'm going to take Sao Paulo and Jakarta.
Nice.
So it's a yellow and a red.
A yellow and a red, so one of each colours now. Hong Kong
Bing.
and Lima.
Right. We've got this. Boop. We're not really worried about yellow. That's going to kick us, I can tell.
Well,
still need to
remind us
resolve
what upgrades we've got for yellow.
We don't need to be in a research station to cure it, and also we can do it out of turn as long as we have the 4 cards.
I'm thinking I might fly to Moscow, and then get to Algiers, and then I can get that card from you.
You don't need to end up in Algiers. If you can start clearing Cairo, I can move you to
So
Algiers and give you the
1,
cards.
move there.
Yeah.
2, 3,
And clear 1.
and 4.
Or quarantine. Whichever.
Oh, true.
That's the other option.
I always forget that you guys can do that too.
Yeah, I
We
think
just
I'll
can't do remote.
probably do a quarantine, I think. So 1, 2, 3, and quarantine.
Do we need to quarantine? Like,
It helps. If it comes up, it means nothing gets placed.
As opposed, yeah.
I forget
put-
you guys
it works
can only cure one cube at a time.
Right now, anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I need to make us feel bad.
Because I've only ever played this character.
Of course, an
Makes sense.
epidemic. Increase the infection rate.
We're going to get there quick, aren't we?
Draw the bottom, if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Rubens.
Mr. Meads.
Milan.
Oh, so that's 3.
Of course it is.
And then
Then you do
these
a
get
shuffly
shuffled
song.
on top.
So
we've got-
copyrights now.
Yeah. Don't do too much of that.
Pretty soon the world floods and we end up under the ocean.
Somebody say stop and I'll
Stop.
put it back on top like that.
I'll take that. That's my fault. And I'll take my second card.
Yeah.
Karachi.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Okay.
Go for it.
Lima.
Okay.
It's over here.
And second one.
Oh, spoiler. Take the second one then. 'cause
We didn't see
saw
what
it.
the top
Yeah.
one was.
Yeah.
We
Take
only
the,
saw the bottom one.
take the second one and we'll do that.
Beijing.
Okay. You want to pop that down then? It'll get drawn next turn anyway. It
We
doesn't
can
change
cut that
anything.
out editing.
It doesn't change anything, I think.
It just happened.
Your big man hands just picking up
Okay.
a whole decks of cards at a time.
Toby.
All right. So I'm going to quarantine that blue one straight away.
Yeah.
Remotely.
Good idea.
Yeah. 1.
You're going to Osaka. Is it worth me just going over there and say, should I quarantine Osaka?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you could.
That's your function.
I think.
How many moves
Soldier.
have you got?
He's got
Yeah.
3 left, so I think 2-3 quarantine would be
Yeah.
not a bad option.
I think that's what
We're
I'm going to
here,
do.
aren't we?
Could you move
yeah,
me over
2,
to
3.
Osaka?
And that will leave you in Osaka.
Osaka.
won't it? What colour?
Blue.
It's not likely.
And then it won't pop.
And
It's
then it
not
won't
likely
pop.
to pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could.
Because once they
Theoretically.
pop, you can't.
They don't stop, no.
Go for it, Toby. 2 cards.
Okay. I think we're safe on these. Oh, Riyadh.
We should be safe.
There's
on
lots
these
of black cards
Yeah,
now.
and Santiago.
Okay.
That's good because black we need to eradicate so we can start upgrading it.
Mm-hmm. May you do the honours? Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong
Ooh, that.
and Karachi.
That's... Okay.
So I'm going to move Howard to Algiers if he's happy and give him the Algiers card. That's 2 points.
How are
Because
you giving him?
we're co-workers. As long as one of us is
Right.
in the city, we can share info. Share knowledge, rather.
One for that.
The other thing I need to do then is get Howard to Baghdad, Riyadh, or Moscow, ideally.
Is it worth moving Rubens closer to Osaka and then on their next turn they can start going
Do yellow.
around the world exactly and clear out LA and Lima? And then we can forget about the Americas because they're
Yeah,
safe.
largely.
I think
For now.
I'll move back to
Taipei?
yeah, I can't see the names from it. Yeah, Taipei. Matt, wherever you want to be, I'll move you there.
to Osaka.
And I'll take
That is Karachi.
Karachi, yeah.
Cards.
Thanks. Shanghai, Washington. So I've got 2 reds.
Ah,
So
it's cool. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. No,
Yeah,
it's a
don't
different
touch
song.
this. Hammer time.
Los Angeles.
which is now 3.
Osaka time.
So we do need to get over there.
So 1.
2, which push you hit.
Beak.
And then Cure of
Cure.
Distance 3.
And then
Fly to
Fly back
Baghdad.
there.
fly to
What are
Baghdad
people's
by
opinions?
discarding. So Paris
Blue
Oh.
cards. Good for flying too, not a chance.
and Beijing.
Alright, good. Reds.
Cool.
Shanghai.
I'll
Which
get
is
one, won't you? That's just above
north of where we are.
Jason.
That's where I am, really.
Jinsho,
And Tehran.
which is... What's Tehran doing?
So,
Oh, okay. Take that. Take that. Soprano.
Pass.
Dr. Soprano.
Alright, my turn.
I've really got no agenda at the moment.
If you end up in Moscow, I could get up there and give you the Moscow card, so on your next turn you can cure black.
Or is it better that I get to Moscow and start curing Moscow? And then, because I could take both cubes off at Moscow and end there.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I was thinking it would have been sorted by the time Matt's done, but it's not quite yet.
3, 4. I think that's the best thing, because I don't want that research station to go, because we did a lot of effort to get that.
You really fall for it.
Although Moscow's on 0 at the moment, so it wouldn't get destroyed anyway.
You could
that's fine.
cure 1 and quarantine?
There's another option. At the moment, I think...
I think it's nicer, because we might be able to eradicate quicker.
Okay.
Because that's what we're going for.
That is what we're going for.
Right. Madrid and Sydney.
Okay. Yeah, Madrid is the one that's got...
Milan.
Oh, it's Milan, sorry, Milan.
Oh, so it's
that's
quarantine's
quarantine
lost.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing your job.
That's fine.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Oh,
Moscow.
who?
Well, that's okay. It'll be fun.
1, 2, 3, and then pop you that. You'll need to do it on your next turn.
So that's Toby's.
Let me check these first. Of course. I'll take my other one. Miami. Okay. Lagos. I'll do that. Where's that? Here. Oof. Okay. That'll be fine, right? Of what?
Take pick.
Without showing any genitalia, I will say that picture of Toby is definitely a dick pic. I thought it was quite good.
I thought that was what Matt was implying.
These videos are nothing but you making fun of me.
I'm not intelligent enough to imply that.
All you're doing is building a case against us, isn't it?
Yep. No, just you.
Oh, bugger.
We've been sent new orders. We've been notified that something is happening in the middle of April. This is April, isn't it?
Yes.
I forget what month it is. It's just moving so quickly. Okay, so we are drawing this card. As the second epidemic card has been completely resolved. Alert! It's a yellow alert. Coda has mutated again, producing frightening results. Victims' skin turns translucent, showing the viscera and tissue beneath. Even worse, these faded. Often experience periods of great rage, attacking anything within sight. They are agitated and confused during these times, often hallucinating and exhibiting bizarre or abnormal behaviour. After these aggressive periods, the faded are normal in demeanour, although horrible to behold. So we've got zombies then. Sort of weird see-through zombies. So we have a lot, I'm just going to show that. We've got a lot of things to get through this time.
Wow.
So,
faded cities. From now on, place faded figures instead of coda cubes, including game setup. Cities will change into faded cities as faded figures appear in them. You now have top secret clearance. Open package 3.
okay. Oh,
The rules.
what? Oh,
Yes.
we've got some
Faded.
tiny green people. Oh, these aren't going to start moving around, are they?
They're the faded figures. Oh, they're going to move around, aren't they? Of course, that's why they're people.
So we've got some tiny see-through zombies. People. Oh, okay.
Convert adjacent cities. If a faded city outbreaks into a city, even one that's a different colour than the coronavirus, mark that city as a faded city. This city will now produce faded figures instead of cubes of its original disease. Goes into review, presumably.
They're drowning.
Alrighty. Starting turns with faded figures. When you begin your turn, if your pawn is in a city with one or more faded figures, take 1 scar and add it to your character card. Remember, if you cannot add a scar, your character is lost.
Christ.
So this is going to ramp up the scarring.
Yeah,
Maybe not open the box.
When adding faded figures to a city with a quarantine marker, remove the quarantine marker instead. If you are unable to place a number of faded figures actually needed on the board, you lose the game. If you are unable to place the number of faded figures actually needed on the board, you lose the game.
But on the plus side, that's the last lose condition.
Oh, yeah, so it's the Coda. New
code
Coda sticker. Coda 403C cannot be treated or cured. You place faded figures instead of cubes and convert infected cities to faded cities. I always make a horrible noise when I do that. Can you smell that? Oh, thank you.
stickers.
Okay. Oh, those are the faded city ones.
stickers, presumably.
Yes.
How many
Use
are there?
these stickers to mark faded cities.
Or more
More
of
of
them.
them.
Okay, that's fair.
That's not very
That's
filling me with
good.
confidence, is it?
No,
Oh, no. Scars.
More scars.
It's not going to the
come
box.
back, Jim. It's not that bad. We're going to be okay. Game end upgrade option. Another unfunded event. Airstrike. Remove one faded figure from any city playing time not an action.
And that's it.
Yes.
Good lord.
I just remember saying faded
We done.
figures about 10 times.
So from now on, you place faded figures instead of Coda cubes. So I think we will replace those two blues with green guys. And also,
I was trying to count how many cubes there were.
To see if they were the same amount.
Yeah.
So before placing faded figures into a city, mark the city as a faded city using the stickers. Chuck them out.
Oh, so which one's
So-
going to be our...
So they're
Ground
already
zero.
faded cities.
Oh, so which is the first one?
Milan, because it's got more in it.
Milan was the first one that was hit.
I'm happy to say because it had more cubes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And replace all Coda cubes
Okay,
with
it's on
faded
there.
figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just seems a lot more permanent.
Unless there's more stickers.
Yeah, stickers.
Okay.
So they.
So maybe we're going to find a way to kill them rather than have to kill them.
I feel way
What's
better.
the bet that we have to
you
kill
look
them
at
first?
I
Then
reckon we
find
will
a
probably
cure.
kill them first.
We're going to get new figures that aren't translucent.
Just green people.
Yeah.
So we're at 2 still, right?
We're still at 2,
Cool.
and we are Lima
Which is over here. It's now on 3.
and Shanghai.
Which is above me. Or north of me.
It's above you. You don't think you're as good as Shanghai?
No, Shanghai's way better than me.
That was my turn, wasn't it?
That
It
was your
was.
turn.
Good lord.
I wonder about moving
Yeah.
you to Cairo, Matt, so that you can do Cairo and Lagos.
Then you're moving me away from Karachi, which no one's curing.
Okay.
Really, I need to be here so I can, or even where I am, so I can cure, but then it leaves these two.
Matt moved to Riyadh for 1. I'm tempted to move to Sydney and take the Sydney card from Howard.
I'm not
That
against
might be a
that.
good idea.
So 2, 3, and take the card for 4. That'll be
Yeah.
your 4. Yeah.
That's my 4. The downside is I can't do anything with Hong Kong, but at the moment it's okay, and we can always fly there if necessary.
Nice.
Okay.
Speaking of flying, don't forget you can fly without discarding. There's my 4th red card.
Sail.
Nice.
Seoul
Seoul.
and Ho Chi Minh.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
So next, let me know what your next turn is.
Osaka.
Okay.
So,
Take that off.
Which is
Lose that.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And Karachi
Oh, that's...
is gonna pop.
That's popped.
Oh, ouch.
Correct.
And-
Actually pops, is it?
Yeah.
Shit. Shoot. Sorry.
No, swear. Please, swear. We need
We
these
need
to
the
be
figures.
Oh, move us up on...
Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Just remember it. I forget.
Okay.
So I can clear both Karachi and Tehran.
1. Why don't you remote cure that one and move to somewhere else,
2,
or cure the one you're on
3.
already? You could cure Tehran remotely and not worry about it, and then somebody could head down towards Cairo. Because once you've cured it, Matt can sweep through walking and cure it, but that's another 4 turns.
I could finish in Delhi because then I can either be pulled this way if it's cured, or start moving to.
Red.
I would be happy if you could take the Riyadh off, then stop there, because if Delhi comes up, it'll outbreak with you in it. And
How will it outbreak?
because if it was the epidemic card, it's a rare chance.
Okay.
I would
see what you mean.
rather be safer and get rid of that one.
Okay. 1,
2,
2,
3.
and remote.
3.
Yeah.
And remote cure that.
Okay.
I reckon.
That wasn't... I mean, that was 7 cubes. That's...
Yeah.
That's pretty
sizable one turn.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I really need to just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just knocked the table.
You have
You
to
can
hear.
put static over that.
I'm going to put static over every time you speak.
Type A. That would be better. Delhi,
Okay.
Okay.
which we don't need.
No.
Nope.
We're alright for black and red.
Okay.
And there's one away, so flight wise. Lagos.
Oh. So
Outbreak.
that's another outbreak.
No.
So 4 cubes. 3 cubes.
Those two, that and Lima as well, are going to be problematic for us.
Yeah. Okay.
We haven't been focused on the yellows enough.
No.
Milan.
Flip.
That's the one that popped.
No, I'll get the stickers.
We need to finish as soon as possible without too many more outbreaks.
No brainer. Cure black.
And don't forget you can move 3, which is ending.
Honestly, I'd prefer you to get the fuck out of there, but
we'll
see.
So I've done 1, 2,
Right,
3, 4.
That's when you'll take it up.
Yep.
Cairo,
You can go anywhere after this.
Bangkok,
I don't like that. Don't fancy my chances for my next turn.
Moscow.
That's over here,
It's
isn't
not the end of the world.
So just as well you didn't want to cure
Tehran.
it? Okay.
That's okay.
So my
Although,
first action will
actually,
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No brainer.
But if only there were like Lego characters where they could hold it the token for you.
Hold this, man.
I'm just considering you flying to Lima to try and stop it outbreaking.
Yeah, as long as it's okay for me to use this, the Santiago card.
Matt can discuss
Because I can get rid of 2.
Oh, yeah.
2 blues,
blues. So that goes in.
Okay.
I put those 2
I'm
blues
gonna
in there.
fly over there.
For 2.
3, and then quarantine with me in it.
Okay.
I'm safe. I'm away from the greens.
Cool. Are we due an epidemic?
I don't think so. Los Angeles?
No.
It's Kinshasa. Okay. So
we've
we're
got-
in the right area
so we're
anyway.
doing
So
right, eh?
potentially be all right with that.
So we're nearly
Okay, go on.
And we're still
Do your worst.
over here.
LA,
All right.
which is here,
And Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong, which is
which
just...
is our research station, so I might need to deal with that.
We can
Cure.
sweep through that
So
as well.
common structure. You don't need to be in a research station. You
So
use
that
your
is 5 cards. Cure red. 2, 3. Now I can move Matt through the black a bit, or I can start trying to move to the reds to try and cure him. My thought is maybe it would be worth me flying Matt to Taipei and moving him into Osaka, because that will clear it just by virtue of Matt being in it. If Matt is happy to fly to Taipei,
Yeah,
that is 2, and Hong Kong is also on a 3, and back to Taipei. Oh, in fact, yeah, that's probably the most sensible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll move over to Howard, and then I'm in the black area at least.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can sweep through that bit. Cool. Alrighty. So, 2 cards, please. Which one do you think is going to be the epidemic? First or second? Atlanta? Epidemic. Second.
Alright. Move that up. Increase.
So, bottom card.
Kinshasa. Which is nearly where we... Oh, no, it's not.
So that
oh,
pops.
that's going to pop, yeah.
If you want to pop 2
2,
down.
1 there.
Cards
One there. Kinshasa popped and Lagos popped.
so
So that's
2
1,
outbreaks.
2.
So unstable Kinshasa and rioting Lagos.
Lagos is falling fast.
Yeah.
It was only 2 turns ago.
This is not good.
Yeah.
We're shaken after the faded
But
stuff.
But
popped up.
we've really made no effort to get down there and try and...
Well done.
Toby starts, I think. It's just as well I've moved to by you then, Howard, because then we can start.
Yeah, I mean, we're all heading that way now, aren't we? Yeah.
Toby, you've got the
Right,
Kinshasa
you
card.
3 are.
Oh yeah.
If you 3 can deal with it, and I can...
That's
Eradicate
Santiago
these 2
and Sao
diseases.
Paulo. So
Stop. On the bomb. Oh, too late. Yep. Right.
Okay, so that's
I've got me
3.
because I put it on top.
LA, that's okay. We are looking a bit low on yellows now,
yeah.
Shanghai.
which is over your side.
It's fine.
And we got a third one because we've
Oh, yeah.
up to 3.
Tehran.
Tehran.
Okay,
Is-
cool.
Yeah. So, my go.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
And then all the reds go. So we've eradicated red.
Okay, that's one. That's one thing then. So we've done that.
That is
we just
G.
need to cure yellow.
Tehran.
Okay.
And... Oh.
Essen.
Won't
Don't
be
go-
flying to Essen.
Don't go to Essen.
You can fly to Essen and move.
I've heard it's not very nice there this time of year.
This time of this year, particularly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lima.
Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. I'm in.
Oh, yeah, doesn't even take
Oh,
it
yeah,
off.
yeah, of course you're there.
Oh, Lagos is good though.
That's the third one. That's the first one. That's...
Hang on. So that means.
How has that come up?
That means we
Because-
lose.
That's it's game.
Does
that
that pop,
outbreaks?
pop, pop?
Those
That,
outbreaks.
so that would pop, which would make this one also pop
you-
and this one also
Yeah,
pop. So that is
that's
1,
how
2,
that
That one,
3.
this one,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that one, good one as well.
game.
Surprisingly, it wasn't the greens that got us.
No,
it was
Ganopolis, which has been
the-
so easy in the past. These got to 3 very quickly and didn't.
They kind of pulled the rug from underneath us.
We made, unfortunately, the wrong choice with Lima versus Lagos.
Yeah.
Not that it would have made loads of difference, but it would have saved us.
No, because Lima also came up.
Oh.
Yeah,
but,
Lima came up, yeah.
It
Lima
wouldn't
did, but
have chained
also
outbreaks.
Kinshasa
Yeah, it
did.
didn't
That was the
chain
problem.
Right.
At least no one got scarred. And you said it was on you because you put them on the top.
And I said on the bottom.
Yeah.
Man. We said it was Howard's turn last time this happened. Unfortunately, Ganopolis did kick us in the bum this time. So we are drawing this game at the end of our first game in April. It's the win bonus. We did not win.
So
this is going to go into the pile for the moment. We don't do the next legacy sort of phase until our first game in May.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens yet. However, we do get
We
our
get funding.
upgrades.
Is it worth us? Since we did Eradicate Red, taking the Eradication bonus, essentially. You only need to spend... So you don't need to spend the action to discover the cure, and you can do it out of turn.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with that. If anything to make the other viruses that we can get to easier.
Easier.
Yeah. Although, didn't help us this time.
So now, yellow and red are both...
Similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any character upgrades that would be especially useful for any characters?
Would them not getting scarred with the outbreaks help the medic? Because there were a couple of times when it was like, well, don't move
Yeah.
someone there because if it outbreaks. But
We can stay
you
away from
could-
faded guys easy enough, but...
yeah, as a medic, I can stay further away from the faded guys, but I could have moved to Khartoum in that one when it had 1, and not worry about the Khartoum card coming up.
Yeah.
See, I quite like flexible for Jin. Because if you're offloading cards between us so easily,
Being able to have better access to cards.
And there have been a couple of times when you've had an action that you haven't known what to do with.
But all it's let me do is... It relies on some being in the discard pile. We're not using all that many. Because Howard doesn't discard. You guys
We pick them
occasionally
up,
discard,
yeah.
but most of you discarded ones you don't need anymore.
I just noticed, did
lots of
Milan
misses.
outbreak this time? Because I didn't put a sticker on it.
Yes, it did.
Sorry.
It did.
We should have had a sticker on.
It was a bit exciting at the time.
We put the other one on. But...
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
So what are we taking as the second one? Are we giving the medic?
I think Grizzly
I
to
think
Rubens.
I'd be better with... Yeah, I'd be good with Grizzled
Yeah.
to give you something
Okay.
to work with. And that is...
Just don't die.
Well,
Well, you can't now, can you? You're
Yes,
invincible.
no, the
Faded
faded
cities.
cities will still...
Just
start
outbreaks.
Okay.
Outbreaks won't affect him. You've seen this all before. So that was a bit of a hot mess. How do you think that went? You get... Yeah. Yeah.
What I found fascinating is that the faded didn't actually do any. It's the,
Yeah, they were quite...
I think they're going to be just a
Benign.
creeping problem that keeps being
Yeah,
worked.
They were a bit of a creepy
It
problem.
wasn't our downfall this game.
Not
No,
yet.
by far.
We will reconvene in late April to try and clean up this whole mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did our best, guys. Our best wasn't good enough, but we did it. And that's where we snap the video shot and say, April Fools, we didn't really lose.